When seeking a job as a safety officer, companies typically look for candidates who possess a variety of important qualifications and skills. These may include a strong understanding of relevant safety regulations and guidelines, excellent communication and interpersonal abilities, and experience with risk assessments and hazards identification. Moreover, companies may also look for candidates who have completed relevant education or certification programs such as a degree in occupational health and safety, or certifications from organizations like NEBOSH or Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA). In addition to these technical qualifications, companies may also seek candidates who demonstrate a strong commitment to safety, a proactive approach to problem solving, and the ability to work collaboratively with various stakeholders within an organization. By possessing these qualities and qualifications, aspiring safety officers can increase their chances of securing a job in this critical field. Dear friends and fellows, you have all the skills, abilities, qualifications, and experience. But how to test and judge? This is only possible when you are interviewed by a senior safety professional along with human resources manager. To pass the interview and to secure a job in an esteemed organization, a training series is ongoing. The most difficult, technical, administrative, and tricky safety questions and their appropriate answers, usually asked during the safety officer job interviews. And this is part 5. When you are applying for the position of safety officer, someone may ask, how do you address safety risks posed by new technology or equipment? As a safety officer, addressing safety risks posed by new technology or equipment is a crucial part of my role. It is important to approach this task in a systematic and comprehensive manner to ensure that all potential risks are identified and properly addressed. To begin with, it is essential to conduct a thorough risk assessment for any new technology or equipment before it is introduced into the workplace. This assessment should involve a detailed analysis of the equipment's design, features, and potential hazards. It should also consider the specific work environment and how the equipment will be used in that environment. The results of the risk assessment should inform the development of appropriate control measures such as engineering controls, administrative controls, and the need of personal protective equipment (PPE). Once the equipment is introduced into the workplace, it is important to provide comprehensive training for all employees who will be using it. The training should cover safe operating procedures, potential hazards, and emergency procedures. It is also important to establish regular maintenance and inspection schedules to ensure that the equipment is in good working order and that any potential hazards are addressed in a timely manner. Finally, it is critical to maintain ongoing communication with employees to ensure that they feel comfortable reporting any safety concerns related to the new technology or the equipment. This will enable timely identification and resolution of any issues that arise. This is a complete and comprehensive reply. Another question: how do you ensure that contractors and visitors are aware of and follow safety policies and procedures? what you have to respond. As a safety officer, it is crucial to ensure that contractors and visitors are aware of and follow safety policies and procedures. One way to achieve this is by conducting regular safety orientations for contractors and visitors before they begin work on site. These orientations should cover the site specific safety policies and procedures, emergency procedures, and any potential hazards they may encounter in the workplace. Additionally, it is essential to ensure that contractors and visitors sign a safety acknowledgement form indicating that they have received the safety orientation and understand the policies and procedures. It is also important to provide ongoing safety training and communication to contractors and visitors to ensure that they remain aware of any changes to the policies and procedures. Finally, it is vital to conduct regular safety audits to ensure that contractors and visitors are following the established safety policies and procedures. This can include reviewing their work practices, providing feedback and corrective action as necessary, and encouraging open communication to address any safety concerns that arise. By taking these steps, a safety officer can help ensure that contractors and visitors on site prioritize safety and avoid potential accidents and injuries. You are on the platform of Safety First Life. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon for all future notifications. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment, and share it with your friends and fellows. Today, we are discussing about the most difficult, technical, administrative, and tricky safety questions and their appropriate answers usually asked during the safety officer job interview. Another important question: as a safety officer, how do you handle emergency situations in the workplace? As a safety officer, it is crucial to have a well established emergency response plan in place. This plan should include procedures for different types of emergencies, such as fires, natural disasters, medical emergencies, and security incidents. The first step in handling an emergency situation is to immediately assess the situation and alert the necessary emergency services, such as the fire department or paramedics. In the second step, the safety officer should activate the emergency response plan and ensure that all employees are aware of their roles and responsibilities. This may include evacuating the building or designated areas, accounting for all employees, providing first aid or medical assistance, and communicating updates to emergency services and management. It is also important to have designated meeting points and communication channels in case of evacuation or relocation. After the emergency situation has been resolved, the safety officer should conduct a thorough review and debriefing of the emergency response. This includes identifying any areas for improvement in the emergency response plan, evaluating the effectiveness of the response, and making necessary updates to policies and procedures. By regularly reviewing and updating the emergency response plan, the safety officer can ensure that the workplace is prepared to handle any emergency situation. Another tricky question: as a safety officer, how do you integrate safety into the company culture? Integrating safety into the company culture is crucial for creating a safe work environment. As a safety officer, there are several steps that can be taken to achieve this. Number one, lead by example. Safety start at the top of the organization. As a safety officer, it is important to lead by example and follow safety policies and procedures. This will help create a culture where safety is taken seriously. Point number two, communicate the importance of safety. It is important to communicate the importance of safety to all employees. This can be done through training, safety meetings, and other forums of communication. By emphasizing the importance of safety, employees will be more likely to prioritize it. Point number three, encourage employee participation. Employees should be encouraged to participate in safety programs and initiatives. This can include safety committees, hazard reporting systems, and other forms of employee involvement. By involving employees in safety, they will feel a sense of ownership and responsibility for creating a safe work environment. Point number four, recognize and reward safe behavior. Very important point. Recognizing and rewarding safe behavior is a powerful way to reinforce the importance of safety. This can include incentives for reporting hazards or near misses and recognition programs for employees who consistently follow safety policies and procedures. Overall, integrating safety into the company culture requires a commitment from all levels of the organization. By following these steps, a safety officer can help create a culture where safety is a top priority and accidents are minimized. The last question for this training session: as a safety officer, how do you ensure that safety is a top priority for management? To ensure that safety is a top priority for management, it is important to communicate the business case for safety. This means showing management how safety directly impacts the bottom line of the business through reduced incidents, increased productivity, and lower insurance costs. Providing data and statistics to support the case for safety can help management understand the importance of prioritizing safety. It is important to establish clear safety goals and expectations for management to meet. This can include setting safety performance metrics and holding regular safety meetings to discuss progress towards these goals. By consistently emphasizing the importance of safety and providing accountability measures, management can be motivated to prioritize safety in their decision making processes. Finally, providing resources and support for safety initiatives can help management prioritize safety. This can include investing in safety training programs, providing safety equipment and resources, and ensuring that safety concerns are given proper consideration in budgeting and resource allocation decisions. By providing the necessary resources and support, management can demonstrate a commitment to safety and encourage a culture of safety throughout the organization. Dear friends and fellows, training series is ongoing. This was part 5. In the upcoming training session, you will find the questions like: how do you ensure that safety is not compromised in the pursuit of productivity? How do you handle a safety incident or near miss in the workplace? How do you incorporate diversity and inclusion into safety initiatives? How do you ensure that safety training is effective for all employees? And as a safety officer, how do you handle conflicts between safety and operational priorities? These all are Very important questions. So, stick around and wait for the next part 6. For now, that's all. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Wish to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Until then, take care, good luck, and goodbye.